everybody. Today I'm going to be doing a digital art review, and digital art is honestly awesome. I have suddenly gotten addicted to it because I had heard about some of my friends were like, you should really try digital art. So I started watching YouTube videos and I started to really think about maybe should I start trying to do digital art a bit more, because I've never really done it, and I was always afraid because I'm like, oh no, if I do digital art I won't have anything to draw with, because honestly the Apple pens are too expensive, $90 for a little pen, and I started to get really scared. So I was like, oh no, the picture will turn out terrible because I'm just drawing with my index finger. But then my friends started to keep on telling me, I love digital art, it's so great. And I started thinking, well, maybe I should download Procreate, because when my family always went shopping and stuff, and I went to Costco and whatnot, I would always go to the electronics section because I loved playing on the iPads. Don't judge. And I would play Procreate to practice digital art. And what would happen would be I started to get more in tune with it, but I was still thinking I was really bad at it. I will show you in a minute my first digital art picture, but in this video I'm also going to be clarifying the digital art apps and some things about digital art that you might not know, and tips and tricks for digital art. This is going to be a very big video today about digital art, and it's going to be the digital art review. First, let's have some tips. And one big question: what app should I use? Well, I'm going to be doing some from personal experiences and just, the App Store experiences. I use IBIS Paint. Now, IBIS Paint is this really nice digital art app that, in my opinion, I think is way better than Procreate. When I use Procreate, like in Costco, once again, don't judge, I would still have to learn the utensils and stuff, even though you have to, of course, here. But I had trouble with it. And here, the drawings I've done have turned out much better than any I've ever done on Procreate. And I remember the best part is it's free, and that usually doesn't happen. And here's Procreate, which we have just been talking about. I don't really recommend Procreate from personal experiences, because one time I did Procreate and I was trying to draw one of my really good friends, and it didn't really turn out so well. So I was kind of upset, but I guess if you find good stuff in Procreate, if you do good with Procreate, but I'm not the Procreate person. And here I was just looking on the App Store for other ones, and here are digital art photo pictures that I would recommend. See the green button at the bottom right there? That definitely shows layers, and layers are the special digital art apps that really prove that it's made for the digital art with layers, and first you sketch, then you ink, and then you color. And that's the digital art apps that I think are meant for that. Those just digital art apps for the little kids, those aren't really what I would recommend, even though I guess if you're that type of person, or if you're a young kid, I would kind of recommend it for you, I guess. But what I mean here is pretty much, but here are my tips. Get an app that is free, because IBIS Paint is free, and some of the other apps I just showcased are free. And IBIS is really high quality. So, and it's free, so that's really awesome. So get a free one if you can. Also get one that has layer options, because those are the ones that are specifically made for digital art, for the sketching, for the inking, for everything, because that is key to a digital art picture. But always get one that is nice and has high quality. I keep on repeating myself, but IBIS is free, which checks off that, has layer options, check, and is nice and high quality. So check. Those are just some of my tips. But tell me what you do. Tell me what you do for digital art in the comments below. Of course, if you do digital art, or you're just watching this video to see what could be good for digital art, and if you're planning on it, this video is just instructional for digital art. So yeah. Next up, tricks. Get a really over-expensive Apple Pen if that's what you want to do. Get a big phone. Get maybe actually drawing tablet like a Huion or something. But you don't have to really listen to some of my rules, because here I am breaking all of these because I draw with only my index finger. I draw on my iPhone 6. And I've never ever even touched or even had any sort of digital art tablet. So I've kind of broke all of these, but these are kind of tips because I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about them. I mean, do what you want to do. Now, here is some art. Here it is. So I drew this on the 24th of April, so I drew it last month. And I did this on Procreate at Costco. That's me. Hi. And so I tried to draw my friend, and it turned out really bad. Honestly, I never even got to the shading, and it just looked really bad. I'm not really that proud of it, but I mean, it's my first digital art picture, so I should really appreciate that's where I kind of started with all of this. My first digital art picture on IBIS, which is actually probably way better than that other picture will ever be. And I also put that there because I was trying to put some captions on some other apps like Instagram. And I put that on my story, and I was so excited. I drew this on the 29th, so 8 days after that, I was finally influenced enough to get this, and I was so proud of myself. Her name is Janet, but it doesn't show it. But I was so proud of this picture. And here is the long-awaited time-lapse of my newest digital art photo, which I will be posting on my Instagram, which is brooke.l.2. So, yeah. But here's the rest of the time lapse for your viewing pleasure.